Chapter 3, A New Approach. The Mess. I'm playing as Maya. It's another beautiful day in the Bahamas, folks. The sun's shining, birds are chirping, and best of all, the room service is on someone else's tab. A very good morning to you, oh lovely sister of mine. He's lying in the seat next to Tiana while she rubs her temples and stares into her toast, the chair legs dragging across the hardwood with an echoing screech. Oh, thank you, good afternoon, baby girl. You might want to go easy. Tiana's not feeling like much of a party person right now. I don't know how exponentially worse hangovers get the closer you get to 30. Maybe not, but what I do know is you'll have plenty of time to recover. This is the only free day on your itinerary. You can sleep till dinner if you want to. Come on! We're on vacation, bitches. Start acting like it. You throw back the rest of your mimosa, doing a little dance in your chairs. The bubbles tickle that trail down your throat. You just make sure you keep that same energy now that you're in the competition. I want my money back. Gotta keep it a stack with you. I have no idea what you're talking about, deadass. I knew it, Anita. Didn't I tell you this would happen? What? Wouldn't you mind telling me? Because I'm still in the dark over here. Dee's brows pinch as she folds her arms, her back straightening as she gets into the full recounting the events, your honor mode. Let's see if I can jog your memory, shall we? You ran up to me in the club mumbling something about sticking it to your so-called cousin. Don't forget she called us a couple of Judases. True. So I say, you want to try that again before I put my foot up your ass? And you said, behold. You slam the flyer down on the table between them all. What is this? Oh, nothing, just the key to my financial independence, the beginning of the end of you hoes. You know what? I'm gonna keep it real, she's drunk anyway, why not? Alright, so foot in your ass it is. This is the beginning of a new era for poor, broke Maya. I'm gonna win this thing. Win the 100 grand, and then none of y'all will be able to tell me nothing. And then I flash out to you the money. And you sign the waiver without so much as looking at the terms and conditions. Well, thanks for having my back, Dee. But there's no way I'm actually gonna... Oh, no, you don't. I came prepared this time. She slams the party animal flyer down on the table like it's a big joker in a game of spades, and you, Tiana, and Anita all lean in to read the sloppily written print. I, Maya, of sound body and mind, do hereby swear to do my best in the party animal contest should Dee loan me the $50 entrance fee. What are you gonna do? Sue me? Nobody's taking anybody to court but Maya. If you back out, this will be the first thing I reference next time you ask me for money. It's probably for the best, Dee. I mean, what would you even do with all that cash, Maya? She should use it to buy an apartment building so she can stop couch surfing. Plus a car, because the number of rideshare apps on your home screen is unhealthy. What even is Hitchhiker? Thanks for all the judgments about my life, disguised as suggestions, but I already know what I'd use that money on. You've dreamed of owning your own club for years, but it's not until this moment that you realize you've never said it out loud. I think you should be honest with your cousins. Be honest with my girls. My dream for a while has been to open my own club. I know the target demo and I have tons of party experience. I even have a folder on the permits and licenses I need. I didn't actually file for them, but you know, they're there. And is there where they're going to stay? Or are you actually going to file them? You'll never take me seriously! We're just a little apprehensive is all. You're really telling me you can leave messy Maya behind and become manager Maya? No, she'd become party manager Maya. You think I can? Watch me. I'm gonna prove once and for all that I, Maya Thompson, can handle myself. I got me. When's the first challenge? Probably 15 minutes ago. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Immediately, all of your fire goes out. You gingerly sit back down, lacing your fingers on front of the table in front of you. And that was 8 a.m. in the morning, you said? Don't worry, girlie. I'll get you up, even if I have to drag you out of the bed kicking and screaming. Ah, just like the earthquake of '05. Not the best dream that night? Mm-hmm. I'm glad it was nice for you. I just remembered the three of us dragging your heavy ass under the kitchen table. While you, Maya, snored like the pit bull from Tom and Jerry. Ah, classic. You laugh at the memory and feel just a little lighter. The challenge is going to be a cakewalk as long as you've got your back on. How about we use today to relax, so you'll get ready for tomorrow? I could use a break anyway. I can book us some cabanas by the pool, and you can have the butler bring you whatever you want. Fine. Today, we rest, but tomorrow, we conquer. More like you, don't look at me. The four of you finish brunch, and you head into your bedroom to grab your swimsuit. Now, I just need to find my sunglasses and... what is that? I'm glad you asked. This is a new-to-me original. I thrifted it. Cute, no? I thrifted it. Does that mean, like, get it at a thrift shop, or... I'm confused. For San Diego, girl, maybe. This is the Bahamas, and most importantly, you're here with me. She disappears into her room and comes back with a couple minutes later with 4 brand new swimsuits and Dee and Tiana in tow. If we're rolling together, we should be doing it in style. Put 'em on. I want to take a selfie when we get to the cabana. Anita, are you serious? I saw the swimsuit in Vogue last month. Of course, I wouldn't put you in something from last season. As long as it's not gonna disappear while it's supposed to be covering my tatas, I'm in. Maya? Hit the pool and diamond choice. I was about to get super tilted, like, oh yeah, let's buy 4 things for all of us. Let's see how we look first. Alright, so Tiana will wear the green one. Anita, I actually kind of like hers. Hers is pretty. Dee. I guess that has a mesh for the connecting 3 pieces, I guess. And she's just the opposite. She's got purple. I mean, I guess. Wait, what? I made a decision. Oh, I guess it's just click their names and okay. Do I really want swims? I'm gonna go with no. Like, I mean, you look at the one she's wearing right now, right? I don't understand what's wrong with what she's wearing. You didn't wear the couture swimsuit. And you hand the suit back, and Anna pouts. Or Nina, excuse me. But the whole point was for us to wear them together. It's a vibe. Then maybe none of us should wear them. I bought this one especially for the trip anyway. It'd be a shame not to wear it. Yeah, and this swimsuit has pockets in the boob part. Maya? No. Those are where the pads are supposed to go. Listen, I would have thought it too. I would have been like, cool, pockets. And bras and stuff too? Because that might be how I lost my debit card. Oh boy. After you're all finally ready, you and your girls grab your totes and head to the pool lounge, look cute, and let the Mai Tais and Caribbean sun ease your troubles away. By the time you get to the poolside cabana, the party is in full swing. Music blares from the speakers, guests splash around in the pool, and in the shallow end, bartenders dole out drinks at the swim-up bar. This is my kind of music, I like this. Oh, I saw this sign earlier that said, "You'll put whatever you want on the suits tab. I need to get some vacay shots over to Angela." Okay, well, the rest of us can... But you don't even see Tiana and Dee have already settled in a chair with their nose buried between the pages of some book called Black Stallion, and judging by the cover, the stallion in question is not a horse. Why would you... Okay, ladies, listen. You're on a beach, right? You're in the Bahamas, right? Why in the hell are you bringing a book to read about getting some while on a beach where you could be trying to actively get some? Girl, come on now! So much for being a family vacation. You look longingly towards the bar and then settle in the chair next to her with a harumph. Which is when your drama radar clocks Tiana sneaking off to take a call, so of course you follow her. Hi, Daddy.
Tiana Marie Thompson, have you lost your ever-loving mind?
Oh, if you can hear him through the phone, you know you were right on the money in the drama department. You still got it, Maya.
You ditch your wedding, leave me and Mama to deal with the fallout, ignore my calls, and all you gotta say to me is, huh?
I'm sorry. I never meant for y'all to deal with that. I just had to get out of there.
I understand, but running away isn't gonna solve anything. You made a commitment to Kamali. He needs you.
Until he broke the commitment first, Daddy. What about Cam's commitment to me? What about what I need? Sensing a little too much emotion for your taste, you scoot away to give Tiana some privacy. Dee, I'm hitting the bar. Oh, want something? And by that you mean, am I paying? I'm just to find out the Black Stallion's chaps look like from the back. I'm fine right where I am. I thought the suite was paying for all of it. You ain't paying for shit, girl. Come on. But fine. It's not fun. But how do we inject fun into any situation? With good old-fashioned cannonball, belly flop, cannonball. Without further ado, you race to the edge of the pool and leap, sending a wave of water outward as you sprayed the surface. Judges say... Outstanding. 10 out of 10 on the dismount. Now, can I read my book, please? You're so fun. Really, you bring fun to vacation. Suddenly, a shriek erupts from the other side of the pool. You spin around to see a gaggle of 20-somethings mumbling and grumbling and pointing your way. What the hell, bitch? You got me wet. It was an accident. I was like 89% sure I cleared the splash zone of civilians. What? Are you messing around in the pool at your big age anyway? Yeah, no, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck out of my way. We're trying to have a nice day, and here you are lurking in the depths like Jaws. The last of the loud mouse friends steeples her hands together over her head like a shark's fins. What? Oh, it's the Jaws theme. Before you can even begin the process, the whack attempt at dragging, a voice rings out from behind you. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You see Tiana standing at the edge of the pool, Anita and Dee sliding in flanker as if out of thin air. Man, you haven't seen anything as beautiful since Destiny's Child reunited that one time. You got the wrong one today, baby. She's with us. Oh, look, she called on the ancestors for backup. Look, I'm sorry I got you wet, but you literally have braids. You do realize you're in a pool, right? You know, the big rectangle full of water that you're standing in right now? Go easy on her, Maya. She's obviously one of those kids that got left behind. God damn! Holy shit! Damn, she down for the count. She got KO'd on that one. Damn, Jasmine. You gonna let them talk to you like that? I never understand when people kept egging each other on like that. Oh, you gonna let her talk to you like that? Jasmine looks at her girls, and you can almost see the moment she realizes she needs to stand her ground and save face. Immediately, she looks you up and down. Hell no, ain't nobody afraid of the Golden Girls. Who doesn't love the Golden Girls? Shut the fuck up. You got a big bark for such a scrawny bitch, but I guarantee my bite is worse than yours. You want to say that to my face? What else is she saying it to?
Girls just, oh, y'all fight weird, I'm serious. As she and her girls climb out of the pool, you climb out yourself, pulling your girls into a huddle.
Tiana, first of all, very stoked that you're standing up for me, but secondly, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, boo, we're adults with real-life responsibilities. Standing up for my sister is my responsibility. And you really think that's what you're doing right now? By picking a fight with BB's kids? What has gotten into you? You're standing on bars drinking until you pass out? Now this? Are you really my sister? It's shocking as all. I feel like I don't know you. Tiana, you're scaring me.
People change. The fire in her eyes dims and then putters out as she lets out a tense exhale. I'm just tired of outside circumstances dictating my life. I'm normally in control, but lately...
Baby, I get it, I really do, but that doesn't mean you get to go all WWE on some smart-mouthed kids.
I mean, she didn't yet.
They shouldn't get away with that, though. Look how they treated Maya. Are we doing this or what?
Doing what? I don't know. We're the Golden Girls. We forgot, remember? You look around your shoulder, and Jasmine and her friends are smug faces.
We're women, so let's settle this like women. Let's have a race. Losers leave the pool.
Diana points towards a sign on the beach advertising jet ski rentals on the cheap.
Clever girl. I'll kick your ass any way I can get, just as long as Grandma Squad isn't afraid of losing their dentures.
I love it when kids talk shit. I love it. No, literally. I'm a video gamer. I get it all the damn time.
They don't know who they're messing with.
Haven't heard this music in a while. You head to the jet ski rental area of the beach, and as you and the girls strap onto your life jackets, you wave over the guy running the stand.
Any chance we can get a quick tutorial? You know, for safety's sake? Oh, if you're scared, you can just say that.
This is what happens, Darwin, with you younger kids.
We won't go easy on you, but are good to get it off your chest. You're still young enough to think you're invincible. If you want to get old enough to know better, shut up and listen.
No worries, ladies. You'll find that these are pretty straightforward machines. Just plant your feet firmly in the footrest, keep your hands on the handlebars, and try to center your weight. Kind of like you're riding a bicycle.
Duh. What next? The brake stop it and the throttle makes it go?
I always hated you. Well, yes, but before that, you'll need the key. He holds up a handful of bright keys, each attached to a lanyard bracelet. Even when the machine is in use, the bracelet should be attached to your wrist at all times.
Got it. Yeah, we all understand those kindergarten-ass instructions. Are we good now? Is that it?
One last thing. Give yourself time and space to react. When it comes to obstacles, it's always a good idea to give them some leeway.
Noted. Now, hand over the keys. I'm ready to go. You bitches are gonna eat my ways when I'm speeding by you at 90 miles an hour.
The skis only go up to 70.
Why you gotta do that to her? Come on now. When I'm speeding by you at 70 miles an hour. Y'all afraid to break a rule too? You got no chances against us.
Your dusty ass won't even see the finish line, Pinjana. Despite the queasiness in your stomach, you're ready to give this your all. Tiana pulls you in, all for a life jacket inflated huddle. These girls mess with the wrong ones. Alright, Maya, what's the game plan?
Win!
Oh, I'm loving her, but at the same time, what the hell, girl?
Yes, anything else? Win at all costs? Oh, Bendejo, please tell me you're joking, that you have more and are just waiting for dramatic effect? I'm the big ideas girl. Tiana's the Thompson with the details, you know this?
Despite that, they look to you expectantly, and before you know it, a plan starts to form.
Since none of us have ridden before, we should make it clear that only one of us needs to cross the finish line.
And that way, if the rest of us fall off, we still have a shot.
If I fall off into the water, I'm out. I signed up for a vacation, not a triathlon. Let the record show, I just wanted to read my book. Come on, girls. This is a matter of pride. A chance to grow closer.
I'll plead to Tiana, Anita, Dee, Tiana.
Tiana needs this just as badly as I do, if not more. And that's why we're here, right? To support my sister? She's right. Even if it means losing my tracks in the ocean. I've got your back, Tiana. Me too, girl. Just imagine Cam's face on all their bodies and finally give him the ass whooping he'd had coming to him for weeks.
No, listen, no. She will literally march over there and kick their asses. She looks around at all of you until finally landing on you. She looks like a little teary-eyed, but her jaw is set with Thompson determination.
Thanks, y'all. So, let's do this, for all of us. Let's make sure their bodies are never found.
Whoa, I told you. I told you.
Let's take one step back, huh?
You jostle the other girl's shoulders, grinning at each other in turn as the excitement becomes contagious.
Come on, y'all. What's better than one Thompson girl? 2.
Tiana grabs your hand and gives it a squeeze. You lock eyes with Anita and hold out your other hand.
And better still?
With a smile, she takes it, tucking your clasped hands into her side.
A Carter. And what's a little action without a Jackson?
Anita and Tiana each hold out their hands to Dee, and she shakes her head before grabbing them both.
Not a damn thing. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's hurry up and watch these girls so we can get back to our cabana.
The 4 of you line up your jet skis to next to Jasmine and her girls. Tiana gathers everyone's attention to set the rules.
Alright, first team to get the member down to the island wins, but above all, follow the safety rules. Agreed?
You look over to Jasmine and she heaves a heavy sigh.
Whatever, just get on so we can go.
Let's ride.
On your marks, get set. Go!
With a laugh, she hits the throttle early, taking off in a spray of droplets. Without hesitation, her girls zoom off behind her.
That's cheating, bitch. Worry about it later, but now just drive.
The 4 of you fly over the waves, jet skis roaring as everyone vies for the lead, and it's not long until you catch up to Jasmine's henchman.
Eat my dust. Missed.
She stands and uses the force of her full body weight to rock the jet ski, sending a spray of water surging up towards you and Anita.
Whoa.
Center my weight and duck. As Anita drives right through it, you crouch down, letting the jet ski's visor protect your face, and the rest of the water falls harmlessly, coating your back.
Thanks for cooling me off. Bye.
You surge forward, leaving Jasmine's girl in your wake, and Z zooms up on your right.
Tiana needs help.
Your eye line follows where she's pointing, and up ahead you see one of Jasmine's girls racing dangerously close to Tiana.
What's the matter? Feeling a little wobbly? Hey, stop, I'm serious. She's trying to knock Tiana off her jet ski. Oh, go. I'll cover you with my other side.
The 2 of you split and you race up alongside the other girl and Tiana, while Dee edges closer on her far side. Box her and yank her bracelet. Well, yanking her bracelet actually would be, it basically turns off the ski.
Tiana, swerve right!
Without a second's hesitation, she does, and you hit your gas, wedging your way in.
Huh? She said, stop. Now, what part of that don't you understand?
He pushes in close to keep her from swerving away, and you swipe at the girl's wrist, catching the bracelet that holds the key. Almost immediately, the safety function kicks in, holding the bike.
Hey!
As the 3 of you speed by, Tiana calls over her shoulder.
And that's how our family does it.
Anita pulls up alongside you, edging out the last of Jasmine's goons.
What? No! Don't let the smooth taste foul you, baby. I did a photo shoot on one of these Sand, Surf, and Sun magazine. Come on, we got this, y'all!
Together, the 4 of you bear down on Jasmine, and as you near the islet, you pull into a narrow lead.
Yes! I don't think so. You look out ahead, and as you gun it towards the island, you notice a sandbar just below the surface. But Jasmine doesn't. Remembering the jet ski guy's warning, you start to drift out to give it a wide berth. No, sit back and enjoy the show. As you edge out further, Jasmine watches you fade away with a smirk. You old biddies can kiss my... But as she turns back, she finally notices a sandbar and her face falls. She fumbles for the brake in her panic and mistakes it for the throttle. She crashes in the sandbar, losing speed and sending a burst of water into the air before it rains down on her. What happened? I thought brakes equal stop was kindergarten stuff. Oh! Oh. And that's why the Golden Girls rock your ass. Now back to the gene pool. Far enough out, you and your girls hook the turn through nothing but clear blue water, reaching the islet and overtaking Jasmine. Ooh. Nice work, y'all. Okay, so that might have been better than my buck. And guess who didn't fall off? The other crew pulls out faces tight with anger as you and your girl celebrate. As she mugs you, Jasmine calls out. To hell with y'all, enjoy your little victory, cause this ain't over. Not even close. Uh-huh. She shoots you one final glare, and then she and her girls speed off. You flip them all the bird as they go. Goodbye, good riddance. The Mogul. I'm playing as D. After returning the jet skis, and you and the other girls make your way through the sand and back up to the cabanas just as the sun sets, you put a hand to your ear. Y'all hear that? It's the sound of peace and quiet. That's because Miss Jasmine and her crew are out of here. Can't you feel a brand new day? As Maya sings, Anita rolls her eyes playfully. Before you ease on down the road, you better hope that there's a decent salon on this island. Look at my hair. Shut up, you know you still look cute. I'm sorry, I just got us all in a mess, but can I just say I'm actually not sorry at all? It was pretty fun, even though I'm pretty sure I stretched muscles I forgot I had. Jet ski, the only thing you've straddled in a minute, huh? Anyway, that's why she likes that book, that's why. I'm beat. All I can do right now is sip a pina colada and read my book. You settle onto the beach chair, but as you open to your bookmark, you catch Tiana, Anita, and Maya shooting each other a look, and you hear D-Dar goes on high alert. What? What's that look for? Nothing. It's just the girls and I were thinking, what if instead of reading, you took a shower and changed instead? Are you trying to tell me I stink? Tiana looks elsewhere, but at you as if a lie is written all over the room, and the second you make eye contact, the words catch in her mouth. Just like they did when you were kids. I've been Theo. The resort is a singles night they're trying out, and we signed you up. So, put down the book, pick up your mascara, because there are eligible bachelors in the area waiting to meet you. You did what? Y'all better unsign me up. For future reference, that's called fraud, and I don't need help with my love life. Thank you. Yes, you do, girl. Let you tell it. You don't need help, period. But, if that were true, you wouldn't be in the Bahamas trying to join Oprah's book club. She's not wrong. I just knew you were going home with Mr. Kiss at the bar last night. But you walked away as easy as you please. Admit it, you got cobwebs going down there, don't you? The three of them burst into cackles as you stand around sucking your teeth. Tee hell. Y'all need to mind your business that pays you. 'Cause last I checked, Tiana's man and his community giblets are the reason we're here. And Anita, didn't your last girlfriend steal your jewelry and try to lease a left eye your house? It was a grease fire. That our girl on TMI was a burusa. Alright, you made your point. Damn near scalloped us in the process. Nah, I don't do the whole romance and you know, but you love that kind of thing. The romance, the wooing, the seduction. You deserve it. Maya wraps her arms around you, and instantly you're reminded of when she was a little, and her both tiny hands could barely fit in one of yours. She was the first baby you'd ever seen, and you'd have been putty in her hands ever since. Unfortunately for you, she knows it. So, can you go? Just please? You cut the three of them with a glare, but you gotta admit, it's kind of nice having them all looking out for you like this, or at least trying. I mean, they are called wingmen for a reason, so... Or wing woman, or wing women, or I don't know. I don't know what you ladies call them. Fine. What have I got to lose? Anita loops a scrawny arm across your shoulders and rests her head against yours. Oh, just your dignity and time. Thanks. Come on, let's get you ready to meet Prince Charming. And with one last longing glance at your book, you pack up your things and let your friends lead you to the suite to get dressed. After girls have sufficiently fused over your every detail, you head down to the singles event. Oh, hell no. Otherwise known as windowless room full of numbered tables and the smell of desperation. God damn it. That's just mean. Here a group of men huddle up. I just know I'm gonna pull tonight, man. I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't want this? Oh, God. You're clearly an alpha, bro. Hey, you guys think they take looks into account with matches? I don't want to end up with an uggo. You're just about to sneak out and spend time coming up with a convincing lie instead of when an event volunteer spots you and comes over, a wide smile on her face. Welcome to singles night at the Sanxian Cove. You must be Miss Jackson. Champagne? Oh, we gonna need it. Someone sprung for the good stuff. Afraid I won't be able to suffer through this nightmare, Sobel? Quite the opposite. We want to ensure you're comfortable as you meet the love of your life. Yeah, because alcohol always makes you comfortable. No offense, but if it hasn't already happened, what makes you so sure tonight's the night? Our in-depth application allows us to make the best matches, not to mention our hotelier, Mr. Cole, is a bit of a cupid. He curates every aspect of the guest experience. Your dates and even the drinks were hand-selected for you personally. Right. Skeptical, you take a sip of the champagne as your eyebrows shoot up. The woman smiles. And as you can see, Mr. Cole is a man of great taste. I'm sure you'll have a wonderful evening. Let me guess, Mr. Cole was the guy who literally met you and gave you the kiss. Well, we gave him a kiss on the cheek. She gestures across the room, and as you make your way to the table, you can feel your hopes rising, despite yourself. Get a grip, D. Just because the man can pick a decent bottle doesn't mean he knows your type from a hole in the ground. Especially considering Twiddle-Dee, Twiddle-Does, and Twiddle-Don't, you have a life of your own. Must have done the application. But before you can worry over it anymore, a handsome man in a blazer saunters over to your table. Hi, Monty. Is the seat taken? Not at all. As he slides into the chair across from you, quickly appraise him. Well-groomed, great-looking, age-appropriate. The watch on his wrist is designer, so he knows how to dress. Ugh, Christ. But he hasn't looked at it, so he's accustomed to nice things. He leans in, and his scent is crisp and clean. So, Monty, what are you looking for in a woman? Personally, I'd like to meet my equal, someone who values hard work, has his own accomplishments, is honest, gets along with my family. Well, as you should. For better or for worse, a person's spouse can change the trajectory of their life. Which is why I'd like a woman who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to demand it. Strong women rule the world. So true. Off to a good start, not to mention the upfront communication style. Smitten, you lean across the table, mentally drafting your thank you note to Mr. Cole. If you don't mind, I'd like to be honest about something. Please.
He shoots you a dazzling smile before leaning in, his lips brushing your ear, sending a tingle down your spine as he whispers, I've never been with a black girl before. You dumb son of a bitch. You had... Oh my god. I'm gonna smack the Jesus into you. Immediately, your every muscle tenses and you pull away, not so subtly wiping your hair.
Please leave.
For the rest of the night, a parade of men saunter over and quickly away as your D-Dar dissects them in moments. With a sigh, you turn to flag down the waiter for another glass of wine, and when you look back, the man from last night is sitting across from you.
Andre.
Deidre. But unlike last night, his jaw is set and something clearly has him agitated. Coyly, you lean in with a smile.
Let me guess. Your night's not going the way you thought?
Not even close. I'm the hotelier here, and this event was my idea. I built it as the love solution for any lonely heart. I'm very proud of it. So imagine my surprise when I get a call saying the event is going up in flames, all because one woman is shooting down every man she meets.
So, you're the Mr. Cole I have to thank for the horrible evening. Shouldn't I be the one with the attitude?
I told you it was him. I just knew it. I don't have an attitude, but I would appreciate you giving the men here a fair shake.
Let me put it this way, Mr. Cole. I was waiting for someone more up to my standards.
You're giving him a brazen look up and down, and he smiles, his tongue skimming across his lower lip and drawing your eyes to his mouth. And did you find that someone?
Jury's still out, but since this is your life's work and all, I feel the need to be honest. I'm only here because my friends forced me to come. Apparently, I'm in a drought. Oh, the girl, this is shit you don't admit to a dude.
Come on now. The words fly out of your mouth before you can think, and he runs a hand across his mouth, clearly trying to hide the beginnings of a smile. Oh, seriously, come on. I'm all for honesty, but come on, there's just, yeah, no. You burn with embarrassment. That explains so many of the answers on your paperwork.
Glad my loneliness is a source of amusement for you. Good night, Andre. Wait.
You rush to your feet, but he quickly catches your hand, and as he stands to meet your gaze, warmth floods you through you, leaving you a little dizzy. I'm sorry, that was actually incredibly rude of me. I mean, it was actually kind of funny, though, come on.
I'm glad you have the tact to realize it. Now, if you'll excuse me.
For what it's worth, I wasn't judging you. I'm hoping I can help. A woman as beautiful as you shouldn't be alone.
What does her beauty have to do with anything? Imagine if she was, like, lesser than your
air quote beauty standards.
Like, imagine if she had intellect, personality that was lit this world on fire, but basically she just wasn't uber beautiful. I hate fucking society, I really do.
He searches his face for any sign of dishonesty, but he looks genuinely apologetic. Realizing your hand is still in his, you pull away.
Well, thank you, but between you and me, this event of yours isn't my idea of prime hunting grounds.
So I gathered, but I've got investors, making sure I'm crossing the T's and dotting my I's. I won't stop you from leaving, but if this concept doesn't prove profitable, it could make or break my business. So if you could, if you see something, please say so. Everything in you screams that this isn't your problem, but staring in his eyes, you can't help but sigh and turn to scan the room.
Fine. Let's take the date matching process.
To be fair, your girl threw off my groove. I'm usually a lot more accurate.
Fine, but if you want to charge the big bucks, you should know your clients type so well. Not even they can get in their own way. If I was investing here, I'd want to see in-person interviews. That way user error can't sideline a happily ever after.
That's really insightful.
I have an eye for noticing the little things. You'd be surprised how often they make the difference between good and great. My friends call it my DDAR.
The same friends who forced you here, I'm guessing.
Those very ones. They're gonna be disappointed I didn't find someone. I hate disappointing them.
The thought of going back to the suite with no news fills you with dread as you slump back in your seat, hoping to stave off that moment a while longer. Andre folds himself into the chair across from you, a smile on his face.
Then let's not tell them you didn't. What on earth are you talking about?
Thinking about it, you need a believable fling to get your friends off your back.
And I need an eye for detail to impress my investors. The operative word being believable. It's taken many years to learn all my quirks. There's no way you can fake it.
Who said anything about faking? Like I said last night, I'm a pretty good judge of character. Just try me. Quiz Andre to make sure he knows enough to call himself your man. We'll see what you got.
A fair warning, I'm not gonna go easy on you.
I'd be insulted if you did.
I'm serious. My girls may not have my DDR, but they know BS when they smell it. If something's off, they're gonna be on you like white on rice, so you gotta be flawless.
He fights back a smirk and leans in, his expression suddenly cocky.
Deidre, I'm a black man who owns a Fortune 500 businesses and consistently at the mercy of investors. I'm no stranger to the need to be unimpeachable.
You meet his gaze, and the sheer confidence that reflects back is intoxicating. You clear your throat.
Alright, show off. If you're gonna be my fake man, you should know
I like to be wooed, new to man who's on my level. I mean, most people like to be wooed, right? Otherwise, we'd fall for anybody, right? And then people want people who are equal to or greater than them, so need a man who's on my level, right? I hate the whole dating scene, I'm gonna be honest with you. Or go with someone on your level.
Since I was a teenager, I've always imagined myself as one half of the world's greatest power couple, and my girls know it. They're gonna grill you hard. So, if there's any aspect in which you're lacking, now's the time to say so.
As far as I can tell, you and I are pretty evenly yoked. Both intelligent, driven, high achievers who are fine as hell, so, no, I wouldn't say I'm lacking a thing.
Except maybe humility.
To be fair, I was technically paying you a string of compliments. Besides, I don't believe in false humility. I learned the hard way that life has a way of humbling people, so if you don't build yourself up, who will? I can go both ways, but he says it so blatantly that it inspires a bit of truth of your own, and as you speak, you realize you've never actually admitted this out loud.
If I'm being honest, the entire reason I'm so set on being with someone successful is because society keeps telling me I can't. As a plus-sized, dark-skinned black woman, daring to say I deserve the best is an act of defiance all by itself.
Says who? Some of the most successful women I know are black women. I'm gonna be honest, you look at Oprah, black, Beyonce. Come on, do you want me to go down the list? Like, I know personally IMO and a lot more women that I respect that are black than white, I'm gonna be honest. And the other minorities are literally that minorities because they haven't been given a shot in this world. Native American, indigenous people, Latino, Hispanic, etc. Listen. Like, yeah, I get it. White, technically, according to societal standards, is still number one, but black is number two. Yeah, it should be equal. It should be equal for everybody, but, like, I'm just saying. That's at least my interpretation of it. Don't be offended, people. Some of you have a way of taking things out of context. It's just the way I see it through my eyes. I say, do it anyway. You'll never hear me try and stop you. Any other questions?
Yes. Let's say we're on our first dinner date. My cousin Tiana is nosy as hell, so assuming she doesn't get a reservation and watch us the whole night, What can I expect to tell her?
He chuckles, thinking thoughtfully. Then he stands, buttons his suit jacket, and holds a hand out to you.
Tell her I showed up early, with flowers, a fresh haircut, and a new suit I bought especially for the occasion.
Well, that's a lie. It's the same suit from yesterday. As you take his hand, he pulls you to your feet, leads you across the room, taking care to walk between you and the jostling crowds.
But I walked on the outside of the sidewalk. I got all the doors for you.
With a cursory look around, he leads you to an emergency exit, disables the alarm with a PIN number, and pushes open the heavy metal doors, gesturing for you to go ahead of him. Outside sits a small table perfectly set for two, and he pulls your chair out with a flourish.
And that I took you somewhere nice, where we could dine out in open air. What a gentleman. On our first date, and every moment after, my mama wouldn't accept anything less.
You slip into the seat, and he pushes you up to the table before sitting across from you.
Off to a good start, but let's up the ante with
romantic ambience, some food and drink. I mean, that is why you're having a dinner date.
I like to be wined and dined. A woman after my own heart.
He picks up two stray speed dating flyers from the middle of the table, handing you one.
Your menu. I'd recommend the roasted chicken as a first entree. There's more than one? A nice meal should be an experience, not a one-stop shop. Order to your heart's content, it's on me. Considering the last man who invited me on a date forgot his wallet, that's nice to hear.
He chuckles, but continues his example.
Let's see. This is a special occasion, so we'll have to start with a good champagne. Perhaps a 2008 Rene Chambert?
2008. 2008. Oh, come on, dude. I'm just gonna shut up. A smile plays at his lips, and you remember the waiter from earlier.
How'd you know that's my favorite drink? Let's call it a lucky guess.
But everything about him, from the husky timbre of his voice to his intent gaze, suggests it was anything but. That he's really putting effort into figuring you out. You pretend to examine your menu to distract yourself from the terrifying ordeal of being read.
How am I doing?
You also like the same drink that he had at the bar, so if it's champagne, you're most likely going to enjoy the same type that he enjoys. And it might also have been on the form that one of the girls filled out.
Not feeling a reason to fake an emergency and leave, so...
In fact, he's doing so well your mind's gone blank. Every man you've dated before him has simply faded away in comparison, and it irks you.
No man is this perfect. There's gotta be something I'm not really seeing.
Desperate to get a handle on things, you switch tactics all while keeping your DDAR at the ready.
Enough about me. If they ask, which they will, I should be able to answer almost any question about you that comes out. So tell me, what's your biggest flaw?
He pauses, clearly shocked, and for a moment you wonder if you've lost him, and then he laughs.
That's a little personal to be telling your girlfriends, don't you think? My cousin Juanita is a model. She has contacts all over the world. The way I see it, either you can tell me now or she can tell me in 15 minutes after she's picked and stalked your exes. Fair enough. Alright. Try not to judge me too hard, but I'm very slow to trust. And I have a hard time with forgiveness.
We share that in common. Except I'm a little quicker to forgiveness, but not much. The bluntness of his answer catches you off guard, and it must show on your face because he holds up his hand defensively.
Before you get up and walk away, will you give me just 1 minute to explain? T-minus 60 seconds and counting.
Wait, why would you walk away from a guy who literally just opened up to you because you asked a personal question and just said he's slow to trust and... Like, what?
Oh, okay.
You lost me on this one.
Long story short, I'm human. I could have lied, but truth is, I'm not perfect. I've been hurt, and the recovery was long, tedious, humbling, and the thought of it happening again is just too much. If that's a deal breaker for you, then I'll have to understand. I don't mean to make it sound like I'm looking for perfection, or even that I'm perfect myself, but because I know I'm not, I need to know that I did my due diligence and whatever's lurking under the surface won't blow back on me. I'm not over it, but I am working on it. I'm guessing since my minute is up that you're still here, that means we're still on this date? For now.
Under the table, you feel him brush your foot with his. Whether intentional or casual, you're unsure, but he shoots you a genuine smile, and you can't help but return it. In that case, is there anything else you want to ask me? You pause, taking the moment to remind yourself that despite certain embarrassing admissions earlier, you're still the one running this little exercise.
Sex.
You let the word linger, hanging in the air between you, and watch to see his reaction, but he doesn't flinch. I'm intimately aware of the concept, but I'm afraid I'll need a little bit more than that if you want a decent answer.
A nice dinner is a good first date, but a great first date doesn't end at the restaurant.
Really? I mean, I guess it's everyone's thing, whatever. I agree, but that's still not a question, Deidre.
True,
but that's not the point. Though you feel your ears burning, you play it off, scoffing playfully.
I'm getting to it, Andre. As we both know, I've been out of the saddle for a while. If we went on a date and ended up leaving together, how would you
expect to spend the evening? Excite me.
Expect to spend the evening?
As you swallow around the sudden lump in your throat, he meets your eyes. A wise man expects nothing and is grateful for everything. I applaud your response.
Whether you've been out of the saddle for 10 years or 10 minutes, anything we do is optional and entirely private.
Deep down inside, his words soothe a worry you didn't know you had, and to breathe a small sigh of relief at the lack of pressure.
So, is that everything?
Or should I roll up my sleeves for the blood sample?
I have to admit, as far as a fake boyfriend goes, my friends would probably find us an extremely believable match, but...
But what?
Yes, but what exactly? Sitting in front of you, you've got a fine man practically begging to fake date you, and you're stalling.
Because plenty of people in real relationships with you made it plain your pickiness is a problem.
But there's one last thing I need to know. Will you be able to handle me? I can't demand honesty without giving it in return, and the truth is, most people can't. If we do this, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think at all times, and it might not always be what you want to hear. Can you take that?
You give him a hard stare, knowing that most people crack under its pressure, but he doesn't even break a sweat.
Deidre, I've been getting news I don't want to hear my whole life. You don't need to be handled for not feeding my ego.
You're a woman with standards looking for a man who cares enough to try and meet them, and if you'll have me,
I'd like to be that man.
Boldly, he holds a hand out to you, staring straight into your eyes. Are you sure this is a fake relationship?
Because if I'm being honest, I think you are exactly what my business needs.
His business, right. You meet his gaze and your stomach tenses.
The entire situation feels insane, but is it really? Besides, it'll get your friends off your back, right? Let you enjoy your vacation the way you want to.
You hesitate 1 second longer before sliding your hand into his.
Well, when you put it like that, how's a girl supposed to say no?
It's late when you finally return to your suite and you gently ease over the door, hoping the girls are asleep.
Don't come creeping in here like a teenager out past curfew. Tell us everything.
If only you were that lucky.
You met someone, right? You totally did. Actually, I did.
Yes, you're about to tell them about how you met someone. There's a knock on the door, and you reach back to find Jordan in the doorway.
Good evening, ladies. Tiana. Hey. Everything inside you melts as you're taken away. They look at each other. The tenderness in his eyes, the shy smile on her face. You clear your throat. What are you doing here, Jay? It's late. Deanna shoots you a look, no doubt in response to your mothering, but Jordan just flashes the mischievous smirk he likes so much, and that pulls out a blindfold. I was actually hoping to steal Tiana for a bit. There's something she has to see. Alright, so without further ado, and before I get to talking for a quick minute, remember if you did enjoy the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And head down in the description below, there's plenty of cool things. So let me go ahead and say the following. I resisted the urge to say something about women rule the world, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I consider myself a person that is not a part of this world, a part of this generational bullshit, just everything. I'm a person that looks up to the stars. If you ever tune into one of my streams, right, even, we recently did the remake of the Dead Space, right, I took a literal whole minute to just look at the stars in the game and things like that. My mind is things of going to the moon and Mars, and I talk quite frequently about, you know, not looking at your gender, not looking at your skin color, not looking at any of this shit. To me, none of that is important. No joke. You know, that's why I said it was extremely cringe when that guy's like, I've never been with a black woman before. Oh, dude, come on, man. Just shut the fuck up. Okay? It don't matter whether you've been with a black woman, a white woman. Like, it don't matter if a fucking purple alien came down and was like, ooh, goo, 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 goo. Okay? It don't goddamn matter. Okay? It don't matter. That's the thing, and that's what a lot of people need to start realizing. It does not matter. Love is love. Friendship is friendship. Companionship is companionship. It don't matter who they are. All it matters is the genuine connection you have with that person. That is literally and figuratively all that matters, right? You clearly don't want your friend circle with a bunch of people who are, like, not like you, right? Typically, your friends are a representation of you. You want people who are from all walks of life, right? And you're not doing it because you feel the peer pressure need to. You're doing it because you genuinely enjoy those people around you. They're not going to throw out, you know, certain words or certain phrases or things that make you or anyone else feel uncomfortable, right? So again, I'm over here in the 24th century, and this is what I've always practiced and preached on this channel. That's why we've been doing this for so long. I'm out here just not caring. I want love, right? I want love. It don't matter what skin color, what height, what boob size. It don't matter to me. I just want to find a genuine connection with someone and love them. That's it, right? As for women rule the world, and also what I said earlier, you know, again, it don't matter to me, right? I just, when, you know, I get it, Beyonce, you know, women rule the world song and all that crap. But, you know, don't let that power go to your head, right? It should be what you do that rules the world, right? It shouldn't matter about your gender. It should be what you do that rules the world, right? Make a difference, make an impact, make an influence. That's what rules the world, right? That's how these people are so damn successful and whatnot, because they are ruling the world by making a damn difference, right? Don't sit there and think, oh, because I'm a woman and I'm insert skin color, I rule the world. Because, like I said, most of the women that I know, that I respect, that I look up to, from a man's perspective, they're all different colors. But, like, I'm going to be honest with you, minority is white, in my opinion, to me. Again, through my eyes, right? I don't look at a lot of white celebrities and be like, oh, good person, totally, no. Okay, because you forget who right now is talking to you and who you are talking to, and you know, in reply. Okay, didn't grow up in all that. I grew up in a minority with, you know, basically my community being 50-50-ish, give or take, white and black, and I was the minority out of everyone, so I was sandwiched in between, and it's always been that BS between, you know, white and black and black and black and white and white. It's always been that bullshit, and then you come along and everyone likes to pile on you, okay? So, yeah, no. It is just, I don't know. Make a difference. Do better, be better. That's all I can really say.
I don't know. If you have any comments, questions, whatever, drop them down in the comments section below. Again, I'm always, happy to read what you all say. And then, again, I love a difference of opinion, too. Don't be afraid to speak up. If I said or did something that you want some, what my interpretation or understanding or whatnot, I always love having dialogue with people that see from a different perspective or maybe take something wrong, right? As long as at the end of the day, you aren't hostile and immediately go, let's cancel him, because you might have understood what I said, or I might have said something that basically came out wrong or whatever. I have to tread lightly, but at the same time, I'm just like her, right? I'm just like D. I'm very extremely honest, right? I'm extremely honest. And I can't stand people that only give a crap about the skin color, the gender, like all that. I can't stand them. And I'm a person that, again, I'm in the 24th century, right? I'm literally in the 24th century. Because I like, history's gonna look back at all this trivial crap right now going on in the world, and they're just gonna shake their head. Historians are gonna shake their head, provided we make it that far. But they're just gonna shake their head, right? Because a lot of these things are very minute issues. You look back just a couple decades ago, right? You actually had some real issues. Now it's just, in my opinion, trivial issues, in all honesty, right? We should be standing there with one another, all holding hands, trying to make the world, not just America, a better place, right? That's always been me. And, hopefully one day we can put aside our petty indifferences. And, unfortunately, I am also a person that realizes that all these negative things in this world, they don't end in a snap of a fingers, right? You can't just make someone change. Think about that. Do think about that. You can't just make someone change just because you want them to change. Just because yesterday something was fine and today something is not, you can't just be like, you're supposed to change. You're supposed to get with the times. Again, I'm sitting here in the 21st century. I wish it was that way. I wish. But unfortunately, you can't, right? These negative things, especially when their parents teach them down, all you got to do, like I say, do better, be better. Teach people kindness. Teach people that some of the things they're doing is wrong. You got to just try and reach them, right? So, yeah. Hopefully my rant wasn't too long. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I love your beautiful faces, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.